Hello everyone, this is Blessy Elizabeth Paul. In this video, I'm going to explain the code for an email reminder Android app. So in this app, we can actually send emails to whatever email ID we gave to that particular app. So I'm going to use default email API of Android to do so. So I already got the demo of my app, so I'm going to show the demo. You can see this is a default one. I've already given the mail ID, the mail stuff and all the data that I have, the message body that I wanted to send to the particular person, and I set as default. So as soon as we open the app, we get the option to share my data, and you have different options like to add to bookmarks, WhatsApp, Facebook, and etc. So let's get, and you can see if I not select anything, you can see the data which I have set as default is been displayed on the screen. So let's get into the code of this thing. So yeah, so here the first thing I'm going to explain is the main.xml page, where the basic layer of the interface of the app is explained. Whatever interface you want to create, you can edit it in the XML page. So here you can see I've already declared a test view. Inside the test view, I have given the width and the height of the test view, and I have also given the test which says email reminder. So email reminder will be displayed on the screen, and then you can also see that I have also given the ID for this particular test view, so that I can find this test view inside my main Java file. So yeah, now coming to the main activity main.java, you can see over here I have used I use the intent content to send the message to the particular email ID. So you can see over here I have declared an object of intent, that is intent is equal to new intent, and then I've used dot action send to send the email ID. Now first I have to first set the data and the type of this email. Now for doing that, I'm going to use the object of the intent dot set data URL dot pass mail to. So I have to pass it into the mail to. So mail to is a default keyword which we have to use if you want to send an email. And then I also have to set the type of the email, and it will be test and plain, and test or plain. Now for setting it, we'll use intent dot set type test slash plain. Now now we have to put the email address and the password, and also the message of my email. Now for doing that, I'm going to use a function called put extra. So to put the email ID, I'm going to do intent.put extra mail new string, and I've given my email ID which from which I'm going to send it, and then I'm going to also write the email ID to which I wanted to send. So this is the second one is the receiver, and the first one is the sender. Now for the sender, I'm going to use intent.extra mail new string, and then inside the curly braces I'll give my email ID or the sender's email ID, and then for giving the receiver's email ID, I'm going to use intent.put extra, and inside that intent.extra cc. So this cc says sender, and I'm going to give new string and then whatever the receiver's email ID is, and then I'm going to give, if I want to give the bcc, I'll just do intent.extra bcc new string and then email id, and then finally the subject. If I want to give any subject to my email id, I can use the extra subject keyword, and for giving the body of the message, I can use the extra test keyword. So by using all these things, I have already declared already initialized all the default content of my email, and now I'm going to just share I'm going to just open it or send it. For now, to start the sending process, I'm going to use start activity intent create chooser intent comma share my data. So share my data will appear on my screen as soon as I will run this app, and I'm actually running this in another activity. That's why I've called new activity by using start activity. So yeah, now for the Android manifest, you can see over here I have given the label as email reminder, and yeah, so and I'd give also some permissions to let the Android app send the email. So that's all with the video. Thank you so much for watching.